As part of our efforts to help build a better Bay Area, we've looked at problems with crime and the dwindling retail presence in Union Square, but there is an effort to change that.
A new task force will bring more police presence to parts of downtown San Francisco.
ABC 7 News political reporter Monica Madden joining us live in studio. Monica, San Francisco police, they've had staffing shortages for years now, so how is this going to work?
Yeah, that's right, Larry. SFPD Chief Bill Scott says that officers assigned to this area will not be responding to radio calls and issues in other neighborhoods, but they will have to work when it comes to moving around resources. But increasing police presence downtown is something leaders say is critical to the city's economic recovery.
Do you feel safe walking around San Francisco?
Certain sections, yes.
It's a perception problem that's plagued San Francisco city leaders since the pandemic.
In any big city, you should be cautious. That I would say.
This was the face of our city, a place that we can all admit is not what it used to be.
Mayor Daniel Lurie is hoping to change that through a surge of police resources into a so-called hospitality zone.
Downtown's public safety challenges have hurt our economy.
It will cover prominent tourist areas like Union Square, the Moscone Convention Center, and Yerba Buena Gardens.
It's important to the image of San Francisco. These are some of the most traveled and the most visited streets and corridors in our city. And it's very, very important, vitally important, that we are pristine.
Areas that were previously split up between different police districts.
You will see a noticeable difference with this task force.
The new unit will operate 24/7 with 2 police captains and 2 lieutenants. The number of sergeants and officers will depend on what's going on. Chief Scott says most importantly, this zone will be their sole focus.
It's really hard when you're going from call to call to concentrate on problems. This effort will allow our officers to have the time they need to actually prevent problems from becoming problems.
We asked how the city will measure the effectiveness of this task force.
What are the specific benchmarks this task force will use to measure the success?
Occupancy rates, storefronts not being shuttered but actually being opened. We will look at all of those statistics in terms of measures of success.
Perhaps the best test, how people are feeling. Just ask a visitor.
Union Square is definitely a tourist area. It's a tourist area. Individuals coming from other areas definitely seeing a police presence would give a comfort level.
Lurie says this new safety push will also be done in coordination with the big drug enforcement effort currently underway in the Tenderloin and 6th Street areas.